patience.
Yeah, take your time.
Give me any kind of microphone will be good. I'm usually relatively
Yeah, they might
well.
want to hook you up. I'm going to turn this on. Oh, sorry, my photographer.
You're all good. You're good, man. We're good.
Is everyone good?
You tell me when we're all good to go.
Yep.
All right, so my name's Brian Steel, B-R-I-A-N-S-T-E-E-L. I'm the president of Fraternal Order Police, Capital City Lodge 9. With me is Vice President Pete Casuccio of FOP Lodge 9 and State Secretary Travis Parker that's down here supporting us today. This is not the first time I've stood in front of the media in front of this hospital, which does amazing work, but this never gets easier. There are 2 officers that were shot today, 2 officers in Mifflin Township that were doing their job. They were conducting traffic enforcement and they stopped a car. At some point there was a confrontation. 1 officer was shot, brought here in stable condition. 1 officer was shot. He is in critical condition. That officer is right now on an OR, literally with his chest cracked. He is fighting for his life. This is the dangers we face daily. The irony of this, at 6:30, I was talking to one of your news agencies about Morrow County, talking about the attack on the American peace officer, how the cops are sick of it, the community is sick of it. This has to stop. We have to get a control on crime. The good news is we have 1 individual in custody. There's another individual that the officers believe they have surrounded. They are waiting for more a high technology machine to come down from our federal department, for our federal partners from Cleveland, to see if he's in the house. They're 99% sure this is the individual. I'm waiting to confirm it, but the individual that they think they have that tried to kill our officer is a felon, a violent offender who's out on our streets. It looks like he got arrested a year ago for F1 crimes, felonious assault, having a weapon. And what do we do in this county? We kick them back on the street and put them on community control. This is ridiculous. You have a gun, you rape somebody, you kill a kid, you beat your wife, you need locked up, and you need to stay locked up.
So just to be clear, 1 suspect in custody and 1...
1 is in custody, 1 they think they have. They're just waiting for this machine to come down to say this is absolutely him in this house. It's technology which I can't even begin to explain. Our federal law enforcement officers have some technology that we don't have. When a cop gets shot, everybody comes. There's cops in this hospital right now from Newark, Zanesville. We heard feds from Indianapolis were coming to help. Everybody comes to help. I don't care if you're a department with 10,000 cops or a department with 1 cop. In for a pound, in for a penny. We take care of each other on this job.
Brian, this is the second police shooting in several days. I mean, that's got to have law enforcement on it right now.
100% does. We'll look at Morrow County. If you're deemed you shot too fast, you go to prison. We have 4 officers right now literally indicted for murder, for shooting, right? If you wait too long, you get shot and killed. This job is one of the most impossible jobs. Easiest job in the world for people who don't do it. Those of us who wake up, we put on a gun, we put on a badge. Very unforgiving job, very dangerous job. And today is a perfect example of something, a routine traffic stop, which there is no routine, just becomes an officer, 2 officers shot. Our brother deputy in Morrow County, a routine domestic violence call. As a police officer, I've been to 1,000 of them. 9 out of 10 times they work out great. There is no routine. An officer up there is killed. Cincinnati 2 weeks ago, what happened? An officer was run down, literally murdered for the badge he wears. Every man and every woman of law enforcement, it's on their mind right now, and rightfully so.
Are both officers here, right?
Both are here.
Where is the suspect? What house? Where's the house?
It's on the northeast side. There's a lot. If you know how it works up there, Mifflin, Clinton County jurisdiction, CPD jurisdiction, I don't even know if the investigators quite know what address is which. When you go to that northeast side of town, you could be standing in Columbus. This house could be Mifflin, and this house could be Clinton. I think they're trying to work that out. The traffic stop that this started was an area of Purdue and Mecca, which is on the northeast side.
And the procession was this morning for the Morrow County deputy. What are the emotions you're feeling today with this ending this way?
Yeah, I saw it. I was on the way to drive one of my kids to the babysitter when the the procession went through. I thought my day was started off a little rough today. The kids were kind of crying. I stepped on a Lego. I'm thinking, man, I'm having a terrible morning. Then I see one of our brothers being escorted in a procession. I thought, you know what? Today's a good day. I'm breathing, and that's on every officer's mind right now.
What can you tell us about the two officers who were injured, and also if you have any words about the CPD officers who were injured?
Yeah. So the CPD officers I know personally. Out of the two officers in Mifflin Township, I know one personally. I just talked to him a couple weeks ago, and we were just kind of talking about the job, talking about the similarities between 5th Precinct, where I came up working, to Mifflin. It's all the same area. It's so hard to talk about this and not get emotional, because I say, as cops, I don't have to personally know you. I am you. You are me. We do the same exact job. So it impacts us all the same. When the officer in trouble call went out, the officer down, when I tell you hundreds of cops respond, and 2 officers were in an accident trying to get to him. So we went and talked to them. We thanked them for doing the best they could to try to get there. We thanked them for staying alive themselves. They feel terrible that they were taken out of the fight and not able to go help their brother because they got in an accident, but they are going to be okay.
Their condition is
They are treated and released.
And who's handling the investigation of the shooting?
So it's my understanding as of right now, it's a Franklin County Sheriff's Office. If that changes to BCI, that'll be something later. Maybe BCI might help. Not 100% sure. I just know right now I talked to Franklin County investigators, and at least as of about 20 minutes ago, they were the lead.
Is anybody from Sheriff's Department, CPD, or Mifflin Township coming out to speak?
I do not know. Sheriff Bolden was here. I saw them. Attorney General Dave Yost, he came here to visit the officer. He's up there with the family too. I don't know if they'll come out. It's been my experience with individuals like Sheriff Baldwin, with Attorney General. They want to come in, just speak to the family, support the officers, and leave. They may or may not. The chief of Mifflin is here. He's obviously trying to coordinate with the scene. He's running with Chief Jones back in Mifflin Township, and he's also taking care of the family. At some point, he knows I'm coming out. He welcomed me coming out. At some point, he may. Also very emotional for him. He's the chief of this town. He's very good friends with the officers that also got injured.
How's the family doing? Have you been able to speak to them?
I've not. I just introduced myself. We offered support. When this happens, there's a lot of organizations that start showing up. You'll start seeing the Ohio Police Officers Family Association. They'll show up. It's more just introducing. This is who this is. This is who this is. This is what we're doing for you. Nobody is alone up there right now.
One police officer being shot is obviously a tragedy, but 2, I mean, one instance, I mean, that's got to be heartbreaking as a law enforcement officer.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we've had instances where multiple cops were shot in this country at one. You never know. One minute you're pulling over a car that you think is a simple traffic violation. The next thing is someone is running and now shooting at you. Again, there is no routine in police work. I will follow up. Hopefully, I'm going to come out again and say, hey, we have one in custody. Hopefully, this individual peacefully surrenders. You've heard me say before, if he doesn't peacefully surrender, that's completely on him. We will always respond to someone's reactions.
The one's in custody, one is being sought.
Yes, one's in custody right now. One is being sought.
Do you consider him to be a danger?
100%. 100%. When you shoot a cop, and some people ask what makes cops different than anybody else, it's what a cop represents. A cop represents society. If you're willing to fire and be so brazen and bold to shoot a cop, you'll shoot anybody. You'll shoot your teacher. You'll shoot clergy. There's nobody safe, and that's why it's such a heinous crime to shoot a cop.
That's right.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate your patience. I'll try my best.